Morning everybody, I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually just sat in the settee, on the settee where I slept last night in the lounge. It's quite interesting actually, because obviously I did all the removals yesterday, moved everything around, and it's such hard work getting on top of the Luton cab. So I just happened to be sat down watching Netflix on the iPad, and one by one each of the cats came and sat with me and on me, and in the end I couldn't move and we were just all lying down on here last night, so we ended up sleeping here, and it was a bit awkward, but my god, it was just so nice. So I'm happier being this low down. It's easier to get out to go to the loo. Obviously I can just get up to have a cup of tea. It's just so nice. So it was a nice test. And again, the cats are back on my feet now. It seems to be a lot warmer in here as well, this end, which is good. Anyway, so latest news, I just got off the phone from the vets. They've not had Connie's full results back yet. She's struggling a little bit with her eating, but I just chopped up some chicken for her really finely, and she's had some pate food, and she managed to eat that down. She did try to pinch one of the treats and ended up screaming the place down, so it got stuck in her mouth, but yeah, that was her lesson. So we're waiting to hear back from that, but whilst I was on the phone I did book in Mischief and Caveman for neutering, and that's going to be my birthday week. I think it's the 26th, Tuesday 26th of April. So that's quite good. So that gives me a couple of weeks to get a few things sorted as well before we've got to run around and sort them out. Just hopefully they stay safe until they need to go. So yeah, I'm just obviously, rain stopped play last night. Absolute poured down with rain last night. It was just like battering down on the roof and everything. Bentley was obviously in all night because of that. He's just got out this morning. He tends to go out about 6, 7, 8 o'clock and then just disappears all day and then comes back for dinner, his tea or whatever. So we leave the cat flap open to have some air coming through, especially when it's been quite warm. That's helped quite a bit. And the other cats, like I say, you saw they go out for a little bit outside if it's a nice day. Otherwise, this is actually having a bit of space on the floor in here. They've been playing chase, they've been running through the cab, all the way from here to the cab, playing on the floor, playing under the settee. It's been really good for them actually. And Mischief's actually not calling so much to go outside. She had a really good sleep last night. She slept on me as well, and she hasn't been sleeping on me. They haven't wanted to go up onto the Luton, but as soon as I sat down in here, they're all happy. I've got Caveman on my toes right now. I don't know, Connie, probably think Connie might be in the cab now after having breakfast. And Mischief's just sat on my water box up in front of me at the moment on the dressing table, well, the unit. So yeah, the initial just trying this out, it's just really good. Obviously I want to try and get some cladding done on here, and get it dyed and painted, what do you call it. I've got obviously to use the wood stain that I was going to use on the outside. I've got a load of that, so I don't know how that's going to look, but then I can't afford to buy in all the Danish oil, so it's in. I've got a huge 5 litre thing of, I think it was pine, whatever, pine wood stain, decking oil. I might put that on here and see what it looks like, and see if it comes up any good. It might be a bit yellow, but I suppose that'd be nice anyway. And then obviously going around, I was just looking at the tailgate goes up and down. Obviously that could always have, don't really want to put much weight on it. I was going to do AstroTurf, which would look a bit funny, but be quite nice rather than more decking, just to keep the weight down. And then on the kitchen side, obviously once all that's clad, I'm also going to have those nice white stick-on tiles, the Happy Days used. So I'd really like to look at them actually. So I'm probably going to have white tiles above the kitchen and then clad above that, so the bits can be hung on it as well. So, and I've been looking at, if I can't get the kitchen built, a lot of people are using these big old pure wood dressers, cabinets, which I was looking at, because you can obviously, as long as you've got drawers on top, you can put the sink in the false drawer, use the hole and then skewer the drawer off, and the cooker at the top, and you've still got your cupboards. So I'm going to try and find a big one of them, because it's certainly something that might be a lot cheaper, especially with the price of wood nowadays, and give me enough space. And then if I need to have a bit of extra length, I can always put another cabinet in. So it would be, rather than just have something ply, which would be okay, but it'd be nice, a bit of character, I suppose. So, and I like the look of this kitchen unit I've got at the moment. I don't think it's big. I think it's only a 4 foot, 5 foot, 4 foot. I think it's 4 foot. So I need to find like a big 6 foot unit, and then make that into the kitchen top. Cut the top out and have a go at doing that. I've also got to find a sink and a hob, gas hob thing to go in there. Anyway, so waffling, but yeah, just sat here. I'm really comfortable. Much happier. The cats, I say, have been coming in and out to the different rooms. Lots to do, but at least the cats are booked in for the vets now. Like I say, I still went to hear about Connie, and but I have to obviously go and give me time to pop over to see Rick about the jackery, Rick and Liam, so they can get that working or tell me what I'm doing wrong, and get some more bits tidied up out of here. And then obviously when the weather's better, I can get down to see Ian and start on the windows. I'm waiting for him to hear when he's got his aluminium sheeting. Once he's got his aluminium sheeting, obviously we can start the work of mending the holes around the bottom as well. I've obviously got to wait for some nice weather and get a hairdryer on these stickers and try and get some more of these stickers off. But yeah, lots to do. I mean, like I say, I suppose I should bring a few packs of cladding in, and I'll probably be able to pull this settee over and that end unit over and be able to do a bit of cladding on this wall. We'll finish off down this one as well. Maybe I should finish off down this one. The thing is, like, I can't take these bits off the wall yet, so I've got nowhere to put them. So anyway, I might just have a few days, enjoy myself. But say, I've just got to sit down, write lists, brainstorm. If I'm not going to pay somebody to do the painting, which I think is going to help, well, then I can obviously afford to buy all everything else I need with that money that I put away for them. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. But very, very happy to be sitting here. So I might have to find a really nice, big, cosy settee and then put this one in the bungalow. It was a bit short for... It was the right length to put my feet out, but by the time I've got all the pillows in my back and the end of the arms were in the way, so I really want to have a bit of a longer settee, or maybe put a bed in here. Maybe a day bed might again be a bit difficult. Be ideal to make something, or maybe a divan with storage, because that can be made into a day bed by putting some wood around it, or just one big, huge, comfortable settee. But we'll see what we can find. What's meant to be will be. Catch you later. Right, so I've decided rather than put the step here, which is obviously the doorway and walk through, I'm going to put the toilet store here, which is store 2 toilets. Obviously take them out to use them and everything, so I only use toilet buckets. So I'm going to have this bit here, we'll go up to here, and then have a lower step. So we've got a lower step onto the top of the toilet store, and then which is there you want to go this bit, then I'll have a higher step going onto this one to go up. So they'll all be like step storages just behind here, which won't affect my chair coming out. And obviously the cat food can go here. There's going to be less bowls here later. I'm having a bit of an assortment at the moment because obviously I've got to feed Connie separate things. Obviously the cat's going to be fed in the kitchen, to be fair, but obviously when they're shutting here on their own, then they'll have a space there to put it. So yeah, I'm just going to use this wood. I've only got this wood, so I'm just going to make a frame. I have got some ply out in the rain, some ply sheets that I can probably make do and cut up, and just to make the rest of the box out of. Cost of ply, I may as well use them. Hopefully it's not too wet. And so today I'm just going to make the framework that I can put the loo buckets in. At least they can then travel within that framework. And like I say, then bring them out here to use them as I would normally anyway. Right, see what I can do. So that's 4 lots of the one bit of the frame done. To the lengths. Now I'm going to be doing the uprights to make the actual square frames, and then I've got to make the ends to make the end box. So carry on sawing. So I had a bit of an issue regarding height, width, getting the chair out and things like that. Nearly went round the other way, But then I've discovered if I put the lid up here instead of if I'd put this here, I would have had to go out that way more. So if I make this the lid, the support, and use against that, so I can put a lid in that with a cushion and make that a seat. Then I've also got something I can wedge in the step going up, because obviously I've got to have access to this in case this is the engine under here. So I'm going to make another framework there that can actually wedge in against this or screw in against this, so it's removable to give the step up. So there'll be a little step here going up on top of the seat, or the step to here, and then another step, and then we're up in. And obviously this is going to be storage. It's obviously where the old seat used to be. You have like an L-shaped seating and top of steps. I've got room for my desk, got room for my chair, and this is where I'm going to put the loose storage. And obviously had I put it here, it would have taken up a lot of the walkway and the playway for the cats. So I'm going to try and keep it in this corner. I can still open drawers, I can still get my chair in and put that out of the way for travelling. I can still turn it in there and get in and out. So I'm just screwing this in place at the moment. I've checked the toilets three times, and they fit fine. Obviously I've got to put a bit of flooring in here to bring the flooring up to the right shape. We don't worry too much about that. So then obviously I can make some steps and some board this off, have a lid on top, have it nicely clad so it match everything else. So I'm just going to screw this together now. So after a lot of fiddling, I finally got the shape right. I've just got to get the ply, so we've now got it square. So we've got 2 toilets can be stored in there. There's enough space to store another one here, so I can have 3 toilets stored. Obviously it's got to be a smaller one right in there for the height of the step. But there's certainly a 2 toilet store there, which is really handy. And obviously things like cat litter and things that I can't obviously put anywhere, I can go there. That leaves the seat there. They obviously have a bit of ply on top, so the cats have got somewhere to travel and like a little L-shaped bed steps and everything. I've run out of screws, I've run out of everything right now. My battery's just died on the drill. So there we go. Get the idea. I've got to get the ply now and get some more struts made to make that framework better.